Let's talk about fragrance concentrations. Now, everybody's seen this chart at some point, and it all could get a little confusing. Concentration talks about what percentage is perfume oils and what percentage is the carrier. Now, the carrier could be fragrance alcohol, it could be water. Some fragrances come in straight oils, so it could be a variation of things, but most commonly it is fragrance alcohol and sometimes it's water. Eau Fraiche is the lightest concentration you can get. It's usually 1 to 3% perfume oils, and the rest is the carrier. It lasts about less than 2 hours on average, but some fragrances could last longer depending on the ingredients. There's still some brands that make Eau Fraiches. It's not that popular, it's not that common anymore. It used to be a lot more common back in the day. Now, the next one up is eau de cologne. Now, eau de cologne is not to be confused with what people throw around the word cologne, meaning men's fragrance. Eau de cologne just means 2 to 4% fragrance oils. It usually lasts from 2 to 3 hours, not that long lasting, but some of them are. Like Tommy Bahama has a good selection of eau de colognes that last pretty decent. Now, eau de toilette is a more broader range than the previous two. Eau de toilettes could be between 5 to 15%. Now, these can last, because of that, they have somewhere between 3 to 4 to 5 to even 6 hours, depending on the fragrance. Some fragrances like Sauvage, EDT, has some ingredients that last a lot longer. In my opinion, these are pretty well balanced fragrances. They could be fresh, they could be light, but also like Dylan Blue or like some fragrances that are pretty dark could be worn in colder weather as well. We have eau de Perfume, which is probably becoming the most popular concentration made by fragrance brands. Now, this is probably the most well-balanced one. This is between 15 to 20%, lasts 4 to 6, sometimes even more, depending on the ingredients again, but on average 4 to 6 hours. The next two are kind of confusing, all right? Perfume is 20 to 30%. Perfume oil, they last from 6 to 8 hours, right? Pretty nice, dark fragrance. Now, extrait can be anywhere from 25 to 40%. Usually it's for anything above 30% is extrait, but some fragrance brands will put 25% perfume oil and call it an extrait. Now, these can last 8 to 12 hours. Some could last up until the next day, depending on what brand or what ingredients were used. Perfume is regulated in many countries. Extrait is more of a marketing term, so it's not really regulated. General rule is that anything above 30% is an extrait, but some fragrance brands kind of get away with doing 25 as an extrait as well. You're not really going to find fragrances, especially sprays, that are above a 40% concentration.